So hey guys, yeah, still sporting the effed up hair look. It is the morning. I've been up for about an hour. Had a very restless sleep last night. Mostly due to everybody biting themselves. I just don't know what else to do other than bathe them again today. I gotta call the vet tomorrow, especially Kamiley. It's like I've been trying to go back and remember and think, when did this all start? And it started recently, like within the last, I want to say, 2 weeks. I was remembering when we were without a mattress or box spring, so we had to spend the night out here a couple nights in the living room, and that didn't happen. Like everybody wanted to be on top of me, everybody was sleeping. It certainly didn't happen when the mattress was on the floor in my room for 3 weeks. Um, I don't know. I don't know what is going on with any of them. It's like all of a sudden they just became allergic to this house or something. Sorry, I'm holding my tablet, so that's why the lighting is kind of sucky. But I just wanted to pop on here real fast and do my video of the day. I'll probably be putting up two. Honestly, today, busy day. At least that's good for me. It is Sunday, so normally I would just be sitting here. Yesterday was hard. I won't lie. It was really, really, really hard. The gardener was here off and on all day until like 4:30, and only one guy. I don't know what happened to the other two guys. I didn't understand what he was trying to tell me. I believe this is the owner. I believe this is the one that put the ad on next door. So maybe he just hired the other two guys for labor. Because, I mean, it was a lot of work on Friday. We'll come to find out, and I would show you, well, maybe I'll spin the thing around. There's not much difference in what I showed you yesterday as what I will, I'm kind of just going to wait, I guess. It's just all cleaned up, and there's baseboards. The stump is still there. What he was mainly working on yesterday was the sprinkler system. I didn't ask him to do that, but I guess, it's included in the price. And I guess he felt it was his duty to do it, but I mean, I said I could hand water. That would be no problem. And honestly, I may just hand water because it's going to be, and again, I know this is crazy, but my interpretation and their interpretation seems to be a little bit different as to how much grass and how much bark there is going to be. So until I see it, I'm not going to really understand it, if that makes sense. So anyway, big surprise, nobody's coming today. And originally, and again, I don't know who I'm communicating with via text because they seem to be very affluent, unless they're using an app or something and converting my English into Spanish and then replying in English. I don't know. But I was assuming I was talking to the young kid and not the owner. So it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know who I'm talking to. So we'll see who shows up tomorrow for a half a day. I think he mentioned something about dirt being ready. They had to order everything. You can't, I guess, just go pick up dirt or pick up sod or pick up whatever they need to pick up. So, and then the next surprise was, and I specifically asked him, when is the grass going in? And he answered Thursday. Thursday. Oh my God. So, I mean, we're under no time constraints, but when you're told in a text message, here's my bid, It'll take 3 days. Here's what we're going to do. And then all of a sudden it becomes a week later. And then what? The bark goes in Friday. So now we're really at a week. So it's just kind of, I mean, I was so hoping to just open that front door tomorrow and have the girls run out, or especially in the backyard, and just be safe. But I mean, then again, on the flip side, it sort of gives me more time to go get the grass stake fencing things. You'll understand when you see them. They're just big fences, and you stake them into the grass or the dirt or the ground. So I know Home Depot carries them. I know Osh carries them. It might give me a chance to go price them out. And then I need to measure, mostly only probably in the backyard is where I need them. So the girls are safe and they don't go beyond the border. So I need something tall enough, but not sky high like I had at the old house. I remember I did that when Kamiley was a puppy. I had bought a bunch of really tall, hip tall. And I'm like, why the hell did I do that? It's a puppy. Just buy something to your knee. She's not going to hop over something over your knee. So yeah, just something, and I don't want to get the standard white picket fence, because if for some reason somebody decides to do something stupid, and that would be Casey and Kamiley, not Lexi. The white picket fence obviously has, a point on the top, and I don't want to take the chance that they might think, oh, this is low enough, I can just jump it and then impale themselves. So something along the lines of maybe a white picket fence or a white metal fence, just not that high. So I'll probably be doing that this coming week. But anyways, so today I am actually, why wonder? There she is. I am dyeing her tail. We're all going to do baths this afternoon when it's warmer and I don't have to blow dry them. But I thought, you know what? We're just sitting here. Now, why isn't she itching now? Why isn't Lexi itching now? Why isn't Casey itching now? Nobody's itching. They're all sleeping. So, I don't know. So anyway, I thought I would put hair dye on her. Wish I had some hair dye for myself, but I don't. And then gonna wash that off. I'm gonna take a shower. You know what? Maybe I won't. Not to get too personal. But yeah, you know what? Because today's goal, my friends, is to paint. I'm going to somehow manage to get my ass out of this house and start painting the shed. I'll try to do as much as I can before a back or my wrist or my neck give out. But I need to start making some progress, because what I'm worried is they're going to put the grass in, and then he's going to turn the automatic sprinkler system on. And then I've seen where the sprinklers are, they shoot at the house, at the shed. So I think it's much better for the shed to be painted and safe and primed and secure and triple protection from the water. Right now it is, the wood is treated, it is waterproof, but I think it would be better painted. So I sort of need to get off my ass, and I've got the paint. I don't think I'll be running out. I hope to God I'm not going to be running out. I have 2 half-gallon, or are they gallon? I think they're gallons. Yeah, 1 white and 1 gray. So the white, I hope I'm not going to run out. Obviously, I'm not going to run out of the gray, because I'm just going to do trims of gray. And I have to do it this morning when there's shade. I'm really very fortunate that I'm fortunate now. I'm not going to be fortunate in the winter, but there's really no sun in the back until, and I've spoken of this before, probably until 2. And then at 2 to 5, because we're in Pacific daylight savings time. So once that changes, it may be like 1 to 5. And then it'll start getting dark. Or like 1 to 4 or something. So the weather's on my side. The time is on my side. I have to do it. Today's the perfect day to do it. So that's the plan. And then give the girls more baths. And for those of you out there that do have pets, I don't want you to think by bathing them as frequently as I do, I'm drying out their skin. First of all, I am using a prescription on Casey and Kamiley. Lexi really doesn't have skin issues, and I was told I could bathe them every single day. It's not gonna dry out their skin. And then the second one that I use is a medicated. Oh, I wish I remember what the hell is it called. It is over the counter. It is available everywhere. I can't remember. And it comes in different. I don't want to say strengths. I want to say just different ones. Like some are for brightening their skin, brightening their fur. Some come in papaya, coconut. Some are medicated. Some are. They just came out with a brand new for flea bites and for flea hot spots, which I don't think it works that well. And they all are soap free. So you can bathe them 1,000 times a day and it's never going to dry out their skin. So that's what I'm using on them. I really, really wish Kamiley was getting done earlier than Friday for her grooming appointment. I think she's going to feel a lot better without all this dry skin and dry hair, and just overall just feel better. Like when you get a really good haircut, which I haven't had in quite a minute. I know Lexi feels better. I know Casey feels 1,000 times better. Their hair grows really, really fast. And right now Lexi looks like a big, hot, fat faced mop. So I've got to also take the clippers to her face. God help me. Just kind of like her face and her ears, and try to get her muzzle. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm just going to try to keep busy because like I said yesterday, it was pretty hard, pretty emotional for no reason. I mean, I did take the girls and I was going to do a video from there, but you have no understanding how nuts they get, like seriously out of their minds. We went to go watch the planes take off at a local hotel. You just park in the lot. And it's really, really pretty, and you can see all the planes come in and land on the runway. And I took each of them out of the car separately, and then every time you remove one from the equation, the other two go bananas. And obviously you can't go very far because I'm watching the car, which has my phone and my purse and my dogs. So we're just, there's a nice grassy area. So we did that, but I mean, like, that's what we used to do. That was our normal. I want to say every other weekend we would go down there, all of us. And then we would go home. So it was weird going again, left instead of going right. And we went the back way, which is new to me, but it's a nice, by no means is it visually nicer than taking the freeway, but it's just a nice alternative to the freeway. It's just nice to get in and get out without having to worry about traffic and stuff. Just takes longer, which I didn't really care. So that's what's on the schedule for today. Like I said, I'll be putting up a video later to show you what progress I made. I already showed you guys yesterday There's only a little bit of gray trim around each window, and that's where it is right now. So today we're working on the white. Thankfully, I remembered to get a water-based paint, and it's very easy to remove because I've already made some like gray drips. So I just got some, an old rag and wiped it off really fast, and it came off no problem. So I also figured, let's take advantage of not having to put a tarp down, not caring if it gets on the dirt, because it's just going to be, what do you call it? I want to say like rototiller. It's going to be raked and prepared for the new grass. So it doesn't matter what I do to it because it's just going to be, destroyed anyway. So that's a good thing because I didn't want to put up like tarps and on the ground and all that stuff. So now I can just go in, get my little roller, and start rolling. And that's it. So, God, I'm just dying so bad to go to Dollar Tree. It's become like an obsession. Really, it really has. Like, I just want to go so bad. I want to go to my old one. I want to go where they have the good stuff, where they have the frozen food, where they have, like, I need any frozen food. I don't. But that's a good Dollar Tree. It sucks. It's just too far. It's just way too far. So hopefully maybe one day they'll put one in my city, but for now, not so much. So that's it for now. Again, I'm sorry for the boring videos. I just, I never end up going to Lucky yesterday. I said I might go today if the guys were coming, but they're not. I may go tomorrow. I have an appointment between 3 and 5. The electrician finally texted me back for the garage door system. I have a feeling I'm going to have to nix that idea. But I may be wrong, but I may be right in regards to the cost. Is it a pain in the ass to do the way I'm doing it now? Yes. But is my car safe? Yes. So it isn't, once the front yard does get done and it is safe for the girls to be on the side of the gate while I pull the car out, that's sort of a game changer too. So my concern was the weeds and the foxtails and the bees. Even for 1 second, somebody getting stung or somebody getting something in an orifice. So you know what? That's a game changer too. It's like now maybe I can just back the car out, do my little having to come back in the house and lock everything up. And then I did hear, just as long as I have you here, I did hear from the previous owner through her realtor, through my realtor. There are no keys to the 2 back doors. In 5 years, they never had keys. So I'm like, how did you function with a child? They must have gotten locked out like 1,000 times, but there's no key to the garage, and there's no key from the garage to the side of the house. So that's another thing. It's sort of important to, and I've done this before. I think I can do it. I hope I can do it. I just need to see what type of screwdriver I need. And maybe I should possibly take the lock with me. Not that you can get any help. I'd be more apt to getting help at Osh, probably paying a little bit more money, but at least you would get help versus, Home Depot, or nobody helps you. I'm lucky if I can get somebody to tell me where something is on the aisle. Like, where is so-and-so? Otherwise, you can't find anybody. So let alone having somebody to help me find the right, door locks. because I really, really need to change those out. I did it. Actually, I locked myself out 2 days ago again, but this time I locked myself out from the kitchen. And thankfully, the gardeners were here. Not that they were going to help me, but I took my, hideaway keys I have in the backyard and literally walked to the front door and let myself in. But I was like, oh my God, I did it again. I shut the door right behind me. Click, there it goes. So this house, I'm not kidding. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different keys. So yeah, I need to, and then the front door is misaligned. So that I can't even, you have to pull the door forward in order to double bolt, to bolt it. So that's kind of screwy. So I don't want to really deal with that. Anyways, so that's about it. I'm trying to keep it in 20 minutes or so, just so I don't bore you to death or you fall asleep. So, yeah, time for me to wash off this little bitch's tail and get my painting clothes on, get my painting groove on, and get my ass to work. And then once I get all hot and sweaty and disgusting, then I'll take a shower. I'm just going to do things backwards. I'll probably get paint all over me anyway, so why take 2 showers? Anyways, hope everybody has a great day, and I will show you the painting results later on. Bye.